to live in. We got a lot in common. DRPR, we are not stopping.
Any group of color will tell you that too often the faces on the big screen do not match the faces in the audience, in the neighborhoods, or even in the families being depicted in entertainment. Celebrated playwright and songwriter Lin-Manuel Miranda tasted both highs and lows last year, facing huge criticism for the film version of In the Heights and overwhelming applause for the characters in the Disney animated film Encanto. So how do these get better? Dr. Ray Andujar is a professor at Governor State University. Thank you so much for joining us. He's also a playwright and a filmmaker, and Wendy is still with us. We talked about this during the break. Let's get right into it. Lin-Manuel Miranda faced a lot of criticism, but you say he handled it well.
I think so. I respect him more for it now because he didn't hide before a PR firm to address that. He recognized it, and he was open to the conversation that created awareness. And I was telling you that, for example, do we have to have these hard conversations, even with people we love? Because right now we have in the Dominican Republic the show In the Heights in the National Theater, which is the main stage. They have a great success. It's directed by a Black Dominican, and he made sure after these conversations that that representation was on the stage. So we have some of the big stars in Dominican music and acting of color, and all these comes out of the conversations we had about the movie last year.
And you said Encanto, you were so happy to see that. It was like you finally saw yourself.
Encanto made me cry a million times because I was able to see finally a representation that looked like my family on a big screen, on one of the biggest movie producers in Disney. It was a historic moment, I believe.
Like blacks, and you are black and Dominican, we come in so many different hues, so many different colors, so many different hair textures, so much, but there's still that little balance there. For instance, you were saying it's better sometimes to identify with blacks rather than Latinos because there's more of a struggle there. Tell me a little more about that.
Well, when you live on the island, it's kind of difficult to identify with blacks because of the social issues there. It's more than racial, sometimes it's more about social issues. When you come to the United States, it's easier for you to identify with black culture because you see yourself in that struggle. I was mentioned the novel Dominicana by Angie Cruz. The main character, she sees Lucy from I Love Lucy on the TV, but she rather identify with the widow of Malcolm X, which is across the street, because she can feel and see that struggle. Her situation will be really different in the island because she will identify with the white woman on the TV. It's aspirational, but when you live it, when you go through it, then you see your black brother or sister closer on the street, so you identify with that. It helps you to embrace your own blackness.
And so people can understand too. I think it so much depends on region, right? I grew up in the Bronx in New York, and so at the time, Mexican culture was not prevalent in the city, in New York City, and so Mexican culture I took in through telenovelas, and they cast who? All white characters.
Really?
Yes. And so it wasn't until, I moved down south and I moved to Chicago that I saw this vast experience being, represented in Mexican culture.
Yeah, the Mexican culture is different. For me, it was the same. Coming to Chicago, precisely when I was in the bus, I see my brothers and sisters from Mexico, said, this is really different from what I experienced. So I went back and got a book from Octavio Paz called The Labyrinth of Solitude, in which he explains the Mexican struggle and all that. And then you're able to see really that the reality that sometimes we see on TV is not what precisely, what we are, what we can embrace, what make us feel proud of ourselves.
I think we should be careful and let people know that when you talk about Latino, we're not talking about just Mexicans. There are so many. There's a vast array of Latinos. And people, they say, oh, Mexican or Cuban, because it's in the news, it's in the media. But there's so much more, isn't it?
Exactly. And also we have to be careful in saying like, oh, now it's easier for you to identify as black, you being Latino, etc. But we are a huge mix. Yes, but we have to understand that this mix is, you can see it as a triangle too. And the base of that triangle it's the African slaves that were brought to us through colonization.
That's where it
you know?
started.
Exactly. So it's not a comfortable position.
Right.
Now he wants to be black.
But no, that's your position. That's in your blood.
It is a reality.
Yeah.
It's within us. But it's easier for some governments, to push more the white and indigenous mix, and sometimes the black component of that triangle gets forgotten in the same mix. So that's why it's important. Immigrants, we come to the United States and we find ourselves, and we can open a different window of hope for people to find their self-identification. And then when we come back to the island, we can make a difference too.
Tell me about your movie and your play.
Well, now the play we have, it's honoring La Lupe, which is one of the greatest Afro-Caribbean singers of all time. And we did it here with the Teatro Aguijón, directed with Sandor Menendez. We're going to be here in Theater Week this weekend again in Chicago. Yeah, it was very well received. And something that I have to appreciate about Chicago is that they see us not as a Latino theater only, but they see us as theater.
Which is how it should be.
Exactly. And then we can start talking about those different layers of conversation. So directed by Sandor Menendez and started by Ana Santos, which is a great Puerto Rican black singer. We appreciate that a lot. And the movie is called Candela. We've been in different festivals around the world. It was again, we were talking about sometimes you have to give in, and I can see Lin-Manuel Miranda in that situation. Sometimes you make a movie, it's a group of people, there's studios that have opinions, so you have to, learn to deal with that.
Ray, thank you for joining us. Oh, I've learned so much today. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you all for joining us. If you want to see La Gran Tirana, did I say it right?
La Gran Tirana, yeah, right.
Through February 27th at, what is the Aguijón?
Aguijón Theater, yeah.
Theater on North Laramie. Find tickets and details at aguijontheater.org. Teatro Vista, where Wendy is co-artistic director, is located at 2936 North Southport, and you can find them at teatrovista.org. How'd I do, guys?
You did great.
Gracias, gracias. That's our show for today. Thank you all for coming today and joining us. Thank you, Wendy, Mateo, I like that. WGN Weekend Morning News is next. We'll see you again next Saturday. Be safe, be well. Bye-bye.